Most of us know the Royal Guard and their solemnity, discipline, and readiness to serve the crown and the country's citizens. They are expected to remain detached and poised under any circumstances, be it rain or another barrage of flashing cameras. However, as you will see, there are times when even the most disciplined guard is forced to step in, and that is where the fun begins. These moments remind us that while they may be symbols of tradition, the guards are people with a purpose who will take action when the line is crossed. Many visitors are unaware that attempting to divert attention or make physical contact with a guard is forbidden. Regardless of the turmoil around them, guards are taught to be motionless and calm. These guards, however, are more than simply statues. They are well-trained soldiers who adhere to stringent procedures when boundaries are broken. The guards will act quickly to protect themselves and their role if a bystander approaches too closely or tries to intervene. The Royal Guard should not be undervalued, as demonstrated by this guard's ability to remain composed under duress until a visitor crosses the line. A Royal Guard can give a loud, clear order when needed,
Get off the gate!
telling bystanders to keep their distance and back off. These guards are taught to speak in a firm, commanding voice that drowns out background chatter and makes sure their directives are understood. Their instructions serve as a reminder of the guards' responsibilities, as well as a safety precaution. The seriousness of keeping space and respect around these extremely disciplined soldiers is demonstrated by the guards' authority to take additional action to maintain order if someone disregards these warnings. These adamant guards occasionally feel it's time to take matters seriously and deal with difficult people. They break their silence and reveal that their tolerance has boundaries when they suddenly come to life. The stern guards, who are often the epitome of self-control, appear ready to handle any nonsense that comes their way, resembling a scenario from a comic sketch. The audience is taken aback by the abrupt change from calm to authoritative, which also serves as a clear reminder that these guards are very skilled professionals and not merely scenery. Someone with the power and the ability to maintain order is hidden beneath those lofty bearskin helmets and shiny buttons.
Do not touch my reins!
These guards have a purpose. They're not merely show. Imagine a crowd of tourists obstructing the walkway while laughing and taking photographs, and then presto, make way for the Queen's Guard! Asterisk roars the guard.
Make way for the Queen's Guard!
The crowd splits like the Red Sea as heads turn, with everyone rushing to make room. You can practically see their faces light up as they realize that this is a royal responsibility in action, not just a photo opportunity. Even though these guards are there to preserve tradition, they're also on a mission, and nothing, not even 100 cameras, will stop them, as that clear order reminds everyone. Sometimes people get way too close. Our friend here in the red coat gives a loud, stomping warning. And look at that footwork. That's not just a stomp. It's a royal warning to back it up. Imagine how many times a day he has to do this to keep people in line. It's almost like a silent performance, with each stomp sending a message loud and clear. And every time he plants that foot down, it's like he's saying, "Respect the uniform, folks." It's a tough job, but someone has to remind the crowd that the Queen's Guard isn't here for hugs and handshakes. And here's a friendly reminder not to get too touchy with the guard's space. This tourist thought poking the guard with a camera was cool, until the guard snaps back with a swift turn. I swear you can almost hear him say, "You're in my bubble." The speed of his reaction alone is enough to make anyone think twice about getting that close again. It's as if he's saying, "That's close enough, buddy."
Do not touch the Queen's Guard!
There's a thin line between watching history in action and getting a bit too bold. And this guard just drew it in the sand with one sharp move. And then there's this gem. Our guard here decides to take a little stroll right through the crowd. That hat, that coat, and a stare in the UK, maybe let them through before they march over you.
Make way for the King's Guard!
In this clip, we have a guard finally losing his temper with a tourist trying to get a rise out of him. They ended up in a brawl till another officer intervened.
Make way for the Queen's Guard!
I didn't hear nothing at all.
What are you gonna do?
Now this one gets intense. When a particularly unruly group wouldn't listen, the officer takes it up a notch. This isn't just a hat and a suit, they're trained soldiers. He conveys to the young group of ladies that the guards are not a showpiece they can ridicule. They have a very exhausting and prestigious job and politely asks them to leave. All right, sometimes you have just to shake your perfect selfie. The guard finally says, nope, and the tourist is left looking embarrassed as he is about to be taken down by the guards in red. The moral of the story, your selfie can wait.
Right, ladies. So these soldiers serve their country, all right? They take their job seriously. They are responsible for protection of this facility. They are not an object of ridicule. I appreciate you having fun. He's not having fun. He's got a long day. There's a lot of hours he's got to do. It is tiring, exhausting. You take the piss out of him, all right? We do not appreciate that. I will ask you to leave the facility, all right?
Here we have a group of tourists hanging around and mocking the guard. As they say, don't cross the limit. One of the tourists can be seen slightly hanging onto the rope when the guard finally bursts and tells her off. Yikes!
Get off the road!
This video shows the police's intervention in protecting the guard. In an attempt to get a rise of the guard, this young tourist calls her a sausage, which gained him the rage of other people around him. And he eventually gets arrested. It highlights the importance of the Royal Guard as more than just showpieces displayed to be ridiculed. They are highly respected trained soldiers.
You're a sausage. Look at you, spastic. Fuck off. Go on.
I can't, that's my phone. You can't touch it.
Go on, piss off. You, piss off.
Who the fuck you touching? Who the fuck you touching?
Who the call her a sausage?
Brother, why are you attacking man for, bro?
Oh, look at that, arrested.
When you sign up for standstill duty, but no one told you it involved dodging rogue tourists and their phones, respecting personal space isn't just polite, it's protocol. When tourists push boundaries, the guard's swift response reminds us that these soldiers mean business. The Queen's Guard may look like serious statues, but they'll remind you they're the real deal if you push them beyond the boundary. Next time you're snapping pics near Buckingham Palace, maybe leave a little space or risk getting the royal boot. We leave that choice to you.